mwelekezi wangu ananiambia kabla hata hatujaingia kwenye mada, tuvuke mbashara kwenye Ikulu tusikilize.
Including matters to do with our health data. The Office of the Attorney General, and she's here, went through the agreement with a tooth comb to make sure that when it comes to matters data, the law that prevails on data that belongs to Kenya is the Kenyan law. That is with clarity. And I also want to assure us that knowing the United States, not just as a friend of Kenya, but as a viciously democratic nation, they will not allow their officials to take advantage of us or any other country. They will not. But that's not enough. Much as they will not allow their own officials to take advantage of others, we will not allow ourselves to be taken advantage of by anybody. Even if there was an opportunity for anybody to take advantage of us, we will not allow it. So, I just want to, because I know health is actually a shared responsibility in some way between the national and the county governments, and the resources that we have sought to assist us in this sector. The government of the United States themselves, they made a decision that they don't want to give their money to NGOs. They want to give their money to government. It is not our decision. It is their decision. So if anybody is annoyed in between here, they should take their anger to another place. They should not bring it to us. You know, I know there are entities that have been benefiting from these resources, you know, and as a result, they are sponsoring all manner of stories around. If they have a problem with the current structure, they should go and talk to the government of the United States, because they are the ones who decided that for efficiency and efficacy, they want these resources to come directly to government and to give assurance to the county governments here that those resources will find their way to our counties. It is not me who said, it is the government of the United States that they did not want to continue funding the NGO industry. It is them who said. So, tafadhalini, please. Kama kuna mtu amekasirika kwa sababu, you know, walikuwa wanatengeneza pesa, sijui wako na maofisi kubwa kubwa, wanaendesha gari kubwa. Sasa mnatuuliza nini? So I just wanted to clarify that particular point so that we are clear. And let me say this finally, that we have the capacity, you know, to do the things and to protect the interest of our nation. This agreement, when officials from the US flew in, they spent time with our officials, very professional people, and they were amazed at the capacity that Kenya has. Some of the things that we do using our own public officials Others look for consultants to help them do it. We don't need consultants because we have a human capital that has the capacity to do this. I wish we could believe in ourselves more than we are doing. I mean, for anybody to believe that we can be shortchanged, they are actually telling us that we are not very intelligent. I mean, surely, honestly. We should believe in ourselves, good people. We have what it takes to deal with anybody, you know? So, and I am very proud of the relationship that we have with the government of the United States. It's a solid relationship. Many would want to ask, what is their interest in our country? Every country has their own interests. We have interests as a nation. Others have theirs. Just for the record, you know, as I said, this is a strong relations between our two governments forged over many years. Today, the United States is the largest contributor to our tourism. In fact, tourists from the United States have overtaken the traditional tourist markets. They've overtaken the UK, they have overtaken Italy. Today, as of statistics of last year, 306,000 tourists came from the United States, being the highest market. It speaks to the strong relationship between our country and the United States. If you go to the Nairobi Securities Exchange, the largest investors in our bonds and securities and shares at the Nairobi Securities Exchange are from the United States. And so that it doesn't surprise you, we might actually be the first country to conclude a bilateral trade agreement with the United States. Again, forget about what we have already done on health. We might be the first ones to also complete our bilateral trade agreement with the US. When I was there, I did meet with the US trade representative. I have sent CS Lee Kinyanjui here twice to the United States. Why? Because the United States is an important market for us. We sell close to $800 million of goods to the United States. In fact, it is among the markets that we.
Na mtazamaji, huyo ni Rais William Ruto katika ikulu ya Nairobi, ambapo amekutana na magavana wote 47 kwenye kongamano la 12 la baina ya serikali ya kitaifa pamoja na serikali za kaunti, na kile ambacho amekitilia mkazo ni kuhusiana na ule mkataba wa afya kati ya Kenya na Marekani ambao umetiwa saini na ni wa dola bilioni 1.6, na ambao amesema kwamba kulingana na serikali ya Marekani ilifanya uamuzi wa kutotoa mgao wa fedha kwa mashirika yasiyo ya serikali, bali itakuwa inatoa mgao wa fedha kwa serikali za kitaifa, na akatoa changamoto kwa yeyote ambaye hajaridhishwa na uamuzi huo kuelekeza maswali yote kwa serikali ya Marekani. Na kulingana na mpango huo wa afya, baadhi ya magonjwa ambayo yatakuwa yanashughulikiwa ni afya afya ya akina mama wajawazito, afya ya watoto, ikizingatiwa kwamba licha ya hatua ambazo zimepigwa na serikali ya Kenya, bado kuna changamoto nyingi, kwa sababu idadi ya vifo vya akina mama wajawazito wakati wa ujauzito, wakati wa kujifungua na hata baada ya kujifungua, idadi ya vifo bado ni vingi. Pamoja na mkataba huo utakuwa unasimamia maambukizi ya virusi vya HIV, maambukizi pamoja na kutoa huduma za matibabu kwa waathiriwa, pamoja na ugonjwa wa kifua kikuu TB, malaria, ugonjwa wa kupooza ambao ni polio, pamoja na magonjwa mengine ya kuambukiza. Ni mkataba ambao utakuwa unaangazia mengi na kusaidia kupiga hatua katika sekta ya afya humu nchini. Mengi ni kwenye taarifa zetu zijazo. Sasa turejea hapa leo ambapo tunaangazia hali ya afya ya wanyama. Karibuni sana Daktari Samson pamoja na Daktari